everyone, I am Jessary Arcambe and my partner is Clarissa Malaki, and for today's video, we're going to present the different speaking exercise. Let's start with consonants. The final ED always sounded as T when it is preceded by any of the following voiceless consonant sounds such F, P, K, S, CH, and SH. For example, puffed, puffed, typed, typed, pressed, pressed, baked, baked, pumped, pumped, rich, rich, talked, talked, dressed, dressed, rushed, rushed. So it is part of the consonants also, but in all cases where the final ED is preceded by other consonants, the final ED is given the sound as D, D. For example, boiled, boiled, pinned, pinned, roared, roared, reared, reared, sailed, sailed, toned, toned, viewed, viewed, brood, brood, failed, failed, impaired, impaired, stayed, stayed, dreamed, dreamed. So the third part of the consonant is when added to form plurals of nouns, ES takes the relative sound of Z, Z. For example, beaches, beaches, buses, buses, taxes, taxes, peaches, peaches, brushes, brushes, churches, churches, torches, torches, gases, gases. So next is accent. Is the stress, emphasis, or relative force given to a syllable in the utterance of word. The mark apostrophe is used to indicate the accented syllable. Some rules, for example, stress the teen on words ending in teen. For example, 14, 14, 18, 18, 15, 15, 19, 19. So the second rule is stress the self or selves in reflexive pronouns. For example, myself, myself, ourselves, ourselves, yourself, yourself, themselves, themselves. So the next rule is stress the second component of compound words. For example, undergo, undergo, undergo. The second example is overcome, overcome, overcome. The third example is undertake, undertake. The fourth example is outdo, outdo. So the next rules also is words that are used as both nouns and verbs vary in stress. So the next rule is words that are used as both nouns and verbs vary in stress. For example, noun, first syllable, verb, second syllable. For example, conduct, conduct, object, object, present, present, subject, subject, insult, insult, contract, contract, record, record, progress, progress, protest, protest. Next rule is words with a suffix ment. Let's start with two syllables. For example, basement, basement, judgment, judgment, movement, movement, shipment, shipment, casement, casement, and the three or four syllable. For example, curtailment, 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 impairment, 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 empowerment, 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 advancement, 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 discernment, discernment, discernment. The next rule is, in most words consisting two or more syllables with able, is sheepness as a suffix, the first syllable is stressed. For example, variable, variable, manageable, manageable, navigable, navigable, changeable, changeable, cleanliness, cleanliness, hospitable, hospitable, eligible, eligible, admirable, admirable, edible, edible, kindness, kindness, idolize, idolize, sympathize, sympathize, recognize, recognize, localize, localize, spaceship, spaceship. So the next rule is, most verb of two syllable are accented on the second syllable. For example, annoy, annoy, carries, carries, reprint, reprint, foresee, foresee, defy, defy, submerge, submerge, begin, begin, evoke, evoke, inflict, inflict.
Okay, so now let's move on to phrasal verbs. So, the primary accent is on the second component. So, like for example, the word get out, rely on, laugh at, dress up, make up, iron out. So next, in compound nouns, the primary stress is on the first component. So like for example, brainchild, ghost writer, icebox, test tube. CH as in words which are French in origin, chef, Chicago, crochet, chaperon, parachute. So now let's move on to practical phonology. So CH has K sound in the following words: charisma, chronicle, archive, and court. So next, CH as in chamber, check, cheese, cheat. Next is the letter PH from the word phone, praise, shepherd. So that would be all. Thank you for watching.
That's all. Thank you.